Palestinian boy shares his bread with a dog. That's a cat. And that completely changes the context here, folks. That boy isn't sharing his bread. He is being mugged by the cat. Reminder that Womp and Thwomp are two separate beings.
These are both thwomps.
Wow, a free game without ads. Total Battle War Strategy. Over 5 men have downloaded it. Oh, better click play now. Wait, what's this? Readers added context. This game has ads. Ew, what? Ads? Color me shocked. Because apparently shocked is a color now. Fact. God has never made a single drop of alcohol. The earth has never produced a single drop of alcohol. 100% of all alcohol is manufactured by fallen men. Holy okay. Here we go.
Jesus turned water into wine.
How I sleep knowing I'll never get community noted.
Think again!
What did you even source, though? Adobe Photos? Here's a photo of Yasuke, the first black and the firstborn Japanese samurai. Haters will say this is fake because he doesn't have an afro. Which is a reference to Afro Samurai, the anime. I'm not making some... It's not a racial comment. It's a reference to an anime. Oh, wait. I forgot. This is readers adding context. AI-generated image. The first camera was invented in the 19th century. The image of the tweet can be found for sale on FreePic, premium AI images. I just have to say, thank God for these community notes on Twitter. Could you, man, it's been bad enough without them. You can do this with any bear you see in the wild. They're actually incredibly gentle creatures. Dude is offering a potato to a bear that looks like someone ran out of, 3D printing material. As they got to the head. And now it seems some readers have added context they thought people might want to know. You should never feed or approach a bear. A giant omnivorous muscular animal with claws that could tear your guts open. Pretty lame for a Christian rapper to glorify violence. Hey, read the Bible. Violence is necessary. Take it away, context. The Bible says, the second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. That's right, Tyson. My counter trap card Mark 1231 negates your passage. Trackless trains will make subways and trams obsolete. Wow, innovation of a new age. First we had rickety old wheels and carriages, and then we upgraded to tires with buses and stuff, and then also trains and trams going through this area. But now we've upgraded to... Wait a minute. Readers added context I thought people might want to know. It's a bus. It's literally just a bus. A bus with priority lanes. What is the Silicon Valley levels of innovation BS? Literally smoked their aura away. Cigarettes aren't even that bad for you? Oh, wow. Cigarettes are in fact bad for you. I mean, where have you been for the last 40 years at this point? They harm nearly every organ of the body and can lead to a variety of fatal illnesses, including lung cancer. Can anyone explain? Well, it seems you've summoned an eldritch god upon your town. Enjoy the end of days, hug your loved ones, and all worship your fluffy demise. No, wait, got some context here. Cloud. Great. So Twitter has just notified us that this eldritch god is named Cloud. So that's the name you need a chance to appease them. Oh. I was 23 years old when I realized Who Let the Dogs Out is a song about ugly bitches in the club, not letting actual dogs out. The Baha Man hit Who Let the Dogs Out is actually about men who catcall women in public, as confirmed by the composer Anselm Douglas in the 2019 South by Southwest documentary with the same title. Well, there you have it, folks. Plot twist, this song is actually feminist. Look into my eyes. The earth is flat. It doesn't move. NASA is full of the chemical makeup of this person's brain. We aren't spinning and flying and catapulting through a black void for the rest of time that doesn't actually exist. We live in something that I only started believing in once a fancy cool movie came out about it, the same way a bunch of people think Hogwarts actually exists just because there are Harry Potter movies. Might I remind you, I'm an adult. We are all connected to each other and God / source. I am not impressed anymore by you globetards. What? What? And your incessant lies to keep the truth coming out. Community note this, mother flippers.
Alright, bet. The Earth is demonstrably not flat. This post ignores all evidence of day, night, seasons, celestial star tracks at different latitudes, aerostratusthenes, estrogens proved circumference in 250 BC. Archditarchy proved heliocentric solar system at a similar time.
Oh, come on now, gang. If the conspiracies aren't true, then who else do they get to blame for their life not being the way they want it to be?
Oh, but they weren't finished with us, folks.
These clowns really want to play with me with your community joke on a selfie? Get a life, losers!
I mean, last I checked, the effort they put in here was a single link to a Wikipedia article. Took maybe 5 minutes of their time. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more time in a single human life than just 5 minutes.
Oh, where is the freedom of speech, Elon Musk? This ain't it! Nobody cares about your trash Wikipedia notes sitting your Freemason science cultist who started this whole freaking cult, so go ahead and community note this too, you pathetic sacks of useless meat flesh.
No, look at you advocating for shutting down other people's speech because it doesn't match with your ideologies of what speech is.
Foolish fool, you have freedom of speech. You're using it right now. You're just upset that you're not free from the consequences of your stupid mouth.
I'm convinced that everyone watched this video growing up, so I genuinely don't know what this is. I'm assuming it is some content
Not safe for people under the age of 18.
but okay, seems just like an innocent reference from the yesteryears of when people were first exposed to, like,
Wow, I can find this kind of stuff online and not just from my dad's magazines.
But nope, a right hook of accusations from the context here. This post is an attempt to quickly and cheaply generate engagement to promote PP enlargement products. These products unethically prey on people's insecurities.
At best, they are scams, and at worst, can have potentially harmful side effects.
Well, see, now that just makes me extra curious as to know what the whole dialogue was going on underneath this whole Twitter thread. Intermittent fasting linked to 91% increase in risk of death from heart disease, study says.
Does it? Does it really? Let's see.
It is a sensationalistic conclusion based on a non-peer-reviewed, low-quality study with flawed methodologies and data. Yeah, until I see some peer-reviewed data on like most stuff, I always interpret study says as,
in my opinion.
here we have a woman celebrating
Girl dinner.
some Fritos corn chips and Monster energy drink. Dinner of champions. But unfortunately, this woman had the
Audacity to show her body. Ugh, why are her legs so hairy?
I know it's not so much ignorance, it's just blatant sexism and disgusting projecting of beauty standards, but hey, let's add some context that we think people might need to know.
The reason is because women naturally have leg hair. I love that they still cited a source as if you couldn't just look at any human being outside. Like, the source should just be,
Go outside.
for those asking how the trucker boycott is working out for New York, see below.
From Fright Bandit, I'm at a Whole Foods in Brooklyn right now. Look at the state it's in because of this trucker boycott.
Wow, that's crazy. It really goes to show that the trucker boycott of February 2024 is actually making an effect. Oh, wait.
Photo is from 2022. And there you have it. The trucker boycott is so effective, it's affecting food produce from 2 years ago. This is literally the New Zealand Minister of Health. So obviously just a movie character, like. That is not the New Zealand Minister of Health. No shame on the original poster though. I think they are clearly just making a joke. This is obviously not true. They know it is. They're just trying to see if anyone's stupid enough to fall for it.
Dinner with a 19-year-old teen mom with 2 toddlers.
Oh god, that's... Assuming you did want the children, despite the living standards you might have to be dealing with, good on you. We got some pepperoni pizza and Lay's barbecue chips.
Naturally, someone online has to respond like,
This is extremely damaging and is child abuse.
And that's ignoring the community note alone that says, feeding your children pepperoni pizza is not abusive. I love Grit Cult's mindset here, just, don't feed the kids at all. Yeah, that's not abusive, but feeding them, that's bad.
We're aware of significant social media commentary. Some of the comments are personal and hurtful. This is unacceptable.
Look, coming from a police account, that sounds genuinely threatening. I don't know. Like, it's one thing to say, guys, stop. It's another when a police account says that. Like, there are consequences from them.
But thank goodness for the context. Being able to speak out against police behavior is not only acceptable, it is crucial to a free society.
So I guess legally, all the police can do in this situation is cry.
Stop calling to stand for things that we know are wrong. I don't want to be held accountable. Trans person. I'm trans. Society.
Okay.
Apples rolling on ice. Oh gosh, really? A post about trans people? We need to clarify this context. We need to nip this in the bud. I'm sick of all this woke nonsense. These are pomegranates. God! Really? The Pope is a dictator who has the authority to exercise unlimited power without due process?
Ooh, that is a huge dramatic assumption about something. Let's just get the context here.
Yes.
No, wait, really? What?
You... Christianity's great, folks. Did you... It's so good. It's the best.
Riz is a misogynistic slur. Riz is a misogynistic slur.
Hey, so Riz is not a slur, it is slang for charisma, and its usage was popularized in 2021.
What even is this pole vault of an assumption towards a phrase?
It's a term that compliments a man's ability to be considered attractive. Apparently, giving a man a compliment like this is misogyny. What a beautiful photograph of a white male privilege and entitlement. Sums up who rules our country.
Yes, the man who recently became king because, the last leader passed away.
Who was that again? I'm sure it doesn't matter. Anyway, here's some context.
For 134 of the last 200 years,
The head of state of the United Kingdom has been a woman. Just another typical smooth brain argument from someone who themselves is white. What Christmas opinion will have you like this?
if you actually, no joke,
Really believed in Santa as a kid? You were kinda dumb. Actually, no. Santa is real. Source, NORAD, which tracks his movements every year. There you have it, folks. Santa actually is real. Your parents giving you the truth when you were about 10 years old? That was a lie. They were just testing your faith, and you failed. You failed, Santa!
all those times he says ho ho ho, it's not laughter, it's crying and sobbing in disappointment and you not believing him in anymore.
You cannot go to these planets because exploration was a lie. Jesus, it gets so worse.
So I'm assuming this is Starfield in the case that they can't actually go onto the planet of Saturn. They can go to the moons, but that's about it. How disappointing. They wanted to be able to land on Saturn.
To which it does make me kind of want to throw up, but we've got to defend the AAA game developer here. Saturn, like any gas giant, does not have a solid surface on which a spacecraft can land on, as it's mostly composed of hydrogen and helium. What's more, flying through it would be very difficult due to the extreme levels of pressure and very high temperatures. It would also be pitch dark. So basically, if you really want to go visit Saturn, just blindfold yourself and try to walk around your house while someone's sitting on you and two others are pushing you around.
Today I got an unexpected delight. I can't thank you enough.
Wow, NFTs, tokens, looks legit. It's an ad too. This person was generous enough to share their post all around the internet for anyone willing to pay them. Yeah, this is a scam.
Okay, but what's interesting is their note here, the source for this is just a Wikipedia article on the word fraud, or the term fraud.
It's not exactly evidence that this specifically is a scam, but it's a scam. Come on, it's a scam. Baby smiling shark. Oh, it's so happy to see you. That's so cute.
That shark is suffocating.
Breaking! Red sky looms over the entire New York City just now. It's happening. Green sky en route.
I'm assuming this is some QAnon account. They genuinely think this is some sort of end of days thing.
Now, this might just be evidence that they were genuinely born yesterday, but, this is what is commonly known as a sunset.
Well, almost everything is made in China. War, the only thing not made in China. Unlike those stupid Westerners who always invade places and try to colonize their country.
China invaded Tibet in 1950. China invaded India in 1962. China invaded Vietnam in 1979.
Affluent white women just make up new imaginary chronic illnesses to feel special.
Damn, even dude's profile picture is just naturally angry at everything. It's like the male equivalent of the resting bitch face. A sooky frown on the lips and even the eyebrows. It's beautiful. And welcome to my POTS nightly routine. Now, I did this incredible thing. I Googled POTS instead of just making a response to this post and say that it's stupid and made up. Turns out it's postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Nailed it. Commonly affects women between the ages of 15 and 50. Wow, look at that.
Take it away, community notes.
It is when your heart rate increases very quickly after getting up from sitting or lying down. Some people may need treatment with medicines. It's also known as postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Emphasis on the you have to say that at the end. Because love knows no species.
Nope, I can see where this is going, and no!
He's like my brother.
Yeah, my best friend's a cat.
She's my girlfriend and the love of my life.
Love knows no species.
Oh, Jesus. Read this out in context. Read this out in context. Animals cannot consent and should not be considered a person's girlfriend or the love of their life. I'm sure you're just exaggerating your love of being a pet owner, but I'm sorry, but zoophilia is a thing in this world, and we can't take any chances.